What's going on, people? What's going on? I just wanted to drop this quick video off. As you could tell by the title, you know what? Let me pause for a second. Before I even get to that, it's sad that I actually find certain articles or segments, as you will, on a website such as this before I actually see it on the news. But just hear this out. And I'm invoking the Fair Use Act. This is not medical misinformation. This is me just listening and giving my perspective on this news segment. So yeah.
Well, doctors say the benefits far outweigh the risks, but as the vaccine rollout now ramps up through the booster phase, there are a rare few who suffer serious side effects. Now the federal government is offering compensation for anyone who becomes seriously ill after having their COVID shot. It's been a long road to recovery for Matty John.
It's a really uncomfortable and quite a frightening experience.
He felt like he was having a heart attack 2 days after getting the Pfizer vaccine.
I just got this sharp pain that I've never experienced before in the centre of my chest.
Diagnosed with severe pericarditis, he was off work for 10 weeks.
You're constantly worrying, I suppose, that anxiety around, I suppose we're talking about your heart.
Matty's not alone. It's estimated 79,000 people have suffered adverse reactions to vaccines. Now the government's offering compensation. Claims under $20,000 will need evidence from your doctor. Claims over $20,000 assessed by a team of legal experts. The highest figure reserved for only the most serious of cases.
I think it could cost the government a lot of money.
Daniel Opare works at Shine Lawyers. He's looked closely at the government scheme.
If you do suffer pericarditis, it can result in you being out of pocket. You might have to see a cardiologist, you might need procedures. So it is definitely appropriate that there is a vaccination scheme there to compensate those people.
But like all schemes, there are limitations. To make a claim, you must spend at least one night in hospital. And that's a clause that makes Matty John ineligible. He was admitted to hospital twice, but never stayed the night.
It is a little bit frustrating and out of pocket a fair bit, but in saying that too, it is what it is, and that's life.
The scheme is now open. Nick Hose, 7 News.
Okay, now they said it was reported. Who know how accurate this is? But 79,000, and this that suffer from adverse reactions, and this is in Australia alone. These are just the numbers they're telling us. Okay, so now Pfizer made 41.9 billion last year off of that. Now, in that news clip we just watched, they said that the guy who suffered those problems that he did when having an adverse reaction, that he was ineligible to receive the money because under the terms of he did not stay a night in the hospital after he had those adverse reactions. So the kicker is, if they don't tell you that you have to stay a night when you check in, then you're not eligible to receive payment. So you see what I'm saying? So there's no informed consent. And then you have something like this. I just don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. But my main thing though, when you Google this, and I'm using DuckDuckGo, my whole thing is now, when you Google this, notice no mainstream outlets is reporting on this. And this article and news segment took place today. Notice, you don't see CNN, you don't see Fox, you don't see any of these articles. You don't see the Washington Post, you don't see the New York Times, you don't see any of these platforms airing or talking about this. Why is that, folks? Why is that? Why is these mainstream medias with such huge platforms who's promoting this not reporting on this? So what? They don't think that this is important? So this is not important. This is not newsworthy to these mainstream corporate media outlets. Okay. I wonder, will I get a strike for even reporting this news? Guess we'll see.